Zaga, we are back at it again. This is the Tingz and Tingz crew, where anything or anything.
Anything or anything.
I am your host, TJ, always joined by my lovely, beautiful, sweet TNT.
Oh, how I love up my countries. Going on, y'all. It's Candy on the mic.
See, I didn't even have to finish anything. She just took it and ran.
Can't get no better than that.
Yeah, we're joined by the king of Jab Jab, the Spice General.
Jab jab at your mother cunt.
And today, we have our first official artiste from, right, where you repping?
Trinidad/Brooklyn.
Once again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gotta get, I've been telling y'all, we need to get some, need to get a little variance on here and everything. We got too much Trinis coming on here. All right? We are joined by TRINIDAD today. How are you doing, brother?
Everything blessed, man. Can't complain. What's
Good.
up?
Listen, it's a cold day outside. Well, it's not as cold as it's been.
Yeah, but we make
Last week was different.
Yeah.
Last week is different. It's on ice outside.
We as tropical people really don't,
Yeah.
you know.
I still drink my coconut water in this though.
I ain't get you wrong.
That's a fact.
There's nothing wrong with
Ain't wrong
that.
at all.
How are you doing?
I'm making it.
You making it?
I wouldn't be there for Carnival. Shout out to my people in Trinidad.
People down there already?
Down there already.
Since last week.
Since-
About 2 weeks ago.
You think they miss any parties then? Come on now.
Yeah.
So it's like literally like, all right, so the people that are down there, like I seen a skit, I think it's Junior Lee had a skit with Affion Crockett and how Affion Crockett wanted to say that he was coming down for a carnival. Affion Crockett is Trini too. So he was like, the skit was basically people that work in the Trinidad, like, yo, I can't take off work because you want to come down and come fat and everything like that. Yeah. Then he was like, yo, look, I'm rich. I'll pay for everything. He's like, oh, God. I'm leaving work right now.
Did you change one time?
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to do a little icebreaker here first. We have a little segment that is called Build a Vibe, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask you one song that you will use just to build a vibe.
Okay. Ready?
Go for it.
Okay. One song that I use, any genre?
Any genre, whatever you feel like.
One song that I use
One
to
artist.
build the vibe. Let's see.
We're gonna,
What vibe are we talking about, though? Like what kind of vibe we talking about?
One artist.
What vibe you want?
Let's
Matter of fact, let that vibe represent how we're going to treat this episode.
Okay.
Boom.
See, that's deep. See,
No.
he just made it different.
You
But all right.
consider old school or new school, or you'll do a mix.
I kind of mix, but I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so I'm from Trinidad, right? East side of Trinidad. And something about when I listen to classic Treason, you know about Treason, M1 and them, it's like, it's a certain kind of vibe I just get.
Right.
4 o'clock Juve morning, I don't know the plan. Me have a great girl, what I don't find a van.
Okay.
Give me a pocket flag, what tell me, man. Yeah, kind of way.
What year is this one? I have to go do some research.
2004.
I all
That's old school?
Well, that one there is like a 2011.
26 ago.
You know what's so funny?
Outside.
2011 is old school now, you know.
Exactly.
You serious?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
La God.
2026 we in like
Yeah,
15
I
years
don't know
ago.
if you think we're in 2015.
But yo,
Yeah.
see, all right,
Like old school.
because like I'm a 1900s guy. You know what I'm saying? So like, I guess I'm used to-
1900s is crazy.
Yeah, that's what they're calling us now with everything. And we're not asking you for your age or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that or whatever. All right, so that's the song that you will go with?
To start your vibe.
Honestly, I would say Carnival Darling. I would say Carnival Darling by Treason. You know what I mean? That is the tune that I would pick to start the vibe.
Okay. Teresa,
Yeah.
you got some love coming here from TRINIDAD, all right?
Big up.
Boom. So now, I'm going to ask you, where did you get your inspiration from when it comes to the music?
Bro, the inspiration really came from so many places, like, to be honest. So the first inspiration was my pops, because my pops is a man, he play quattro and he shake shak shak. That is a thing that we just do in Trinidad around parang time, around Christmas time. We just go to everybody's house and we just bring we instruments, bring we food, bring we rum, and we playing
Enjoying yourself,
parang
right.
whole night. You understand? Whole night. So seeing that and like seeing people perform like SOCA Monarch, That was a big thing for me, you know, growing up. We used to have the DVDs every year, and all them artists coming up, battling for the championship, you know, for the Monarch, and yeah, man, them thing was just real big inspirations. But if you're talking about specific artists, I literally cannot name
Big one?
because there's so much of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fair
so
enough.
much of them.
So do you have like a preference between like soca, job, calypso? Like which one would you like? Say that you turn to or pattern your music after.
So Jab is soca. You know what I mean? Calypso and soca is two separate things. In a sense, calypso was like back in the day before soca, you know, and the what they used to talk about was probably a little different in a sense. Yeah, it was still the same, but calypso came from Kaiso, where they used to talk about like social commentary and things like that.
Basically,
and
about the island and the situations.
right,
Yeah.
more, you know, real life situation and thing, and soca is more like party.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of way.
Rhythm vibe.
But so if you're saying like between soca and calypso, yeah, I'm you know, a younger fella, so I go with the soca, you know, that more my speed. That more my speed, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, still all respect to the calypso, because if it wasn't for the calypso, we probably wouldn't even have soca. You understand? So
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
Like when I listen to like soca, like I'd make a variance between like soca and jab, just because I feel like it's two different types of energy that go into it.
Okay.
Me, I if I prefer when I'm out, like I would rather go to like a jab kind of.
So you like to get on wild, you like to
Yeah,
jump up and get on bad and think of yourself.
Yeah. So that's more my energy.
No, I could see that because you see with the jab, it's just like organic music. It's like they just freeing up, you know, that kind of way. When we think of soca, we probably think of groovy soca from Trinidad, right? And it's very polished, you know. It's very you know, the band and this and
Buttoned
you know,
up,
everything
right, yeah,
polished
yeah,
and
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
The jab is more just shake up the place and you know that kind of way.
Praise
Yeah.
God,
So
praise
it's
God, praise God.
it have a kind of organicness in it that's like it's hard to not love.
Okay.
So I get it.
Okay. Now, do you draw any inspiration from any other music outside of like the Trinidad soca scene or anything like that?
Yeah. So I'm a man, you know, I'm actually born in New York City.
Okay.
Right? And I grew up in Trinidad. So all my life I've been
Wait, time out. Wait, hold that thought.
Yeah.
Wait, you want to pull out your segment right now?
My segment that I usually try to say is like
Yeah.
when I can't even be mad at him because he said he born here, but he grew up in Trinidad. Right?
But no, but stick to the
hold
line of your
hold
segment.
on. So my line of my
Okay,
segment-
this is about to get spicy.
My line of my segment is all this where you born.
Yeah.
You understand?
Okay.
But he's still born here.
Yeah, I born here.
Right. He born here, but you spend the majority of your time or majority of your young age childhood
Right.
in Trinidad. East
Yeah.
Trinidad, right?
Yeah, it was a balance. It was a balance.
So
But he's my
I-
line still go down.
now
You're born.
we just got to transition it a little bit, change it up. Like, is where you're born and grow. Then we're adding.
All right.
Is where
All
you're born or grow.
You know what? I'm going to make that clear for him. It's where you're
Respect.
born and grow.
You
You
might touch me.
understand?
Big up.
That's just for this one here.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
sorry to cut you off.
No, it's all good. No, because that's a real topic. Because like I swear, like even when it comes to certain conversations around soca and the culture, like I used to be ashamed to tell people that I born in New York. Because I feel like they would not give me the same respect, you know,
they
don't
as a
feel
soca
different, yeah.
artist or like, you know, like you ain't a real Trini, you ain't a real
Right.
this and that.
Yeah.
And I had to kind of reflect on self and be like, yo, there's not much people that are more Trini than me, dog. Yeah, that's how that kind of way.
nah,
So
give
it's
that
like,
pass.
yeah, born in Brooklyn, but it have plenty. We hear that born in Brooklyn.
Childhood
Yeah.
was in
It's
Trinidad, right?
Yeah, it was
So
a
that's what I'm
balance.
saying.
But look at it like this too.
Yeah.
Let me be real.
All
When
right,
we
go
go in the
ahead.
Chinese store,
Right.
right? And we see any people and them not owning the Chinese
Chinese.
store.
Right.
And you
Chinese.
see a Chinese child that they
going
have.
out here.
Yeah.
You
what
say the
what you
Chinese.
saying about them? You're saying
I say the same thing.
Them
But
not
it's-
from
I say-
them not from China. Them not from thing.
But then-
No,
but then-
they are Chinese.
So they-
You understand?
that-
So
that-
yeah, they might be Chinese American.
But they're still American.
Oh, yeah, no,
but the
yeah.
only reason-
No.
The only reason why I mean to cut you off, the
Yeah.
only reason why I be saying things like that is because they didn't have the authentic
Experience.
as grown
And that's fine. I mean,
which is fine.
yeah,
And
everybody
that's
have
what
their
I'm saying.
own
So,
thing, but
I only saying things like that. Again, I mean to cut you off. I only saying things like that because people don't want to jump in and say, "Oh, this is a," but you're not from Trinidad. You're not
No,
from Jamaica.
I could respect that. I could respect that, but at the same time, I feel like pushing that narrative, it would hinder people from pushing the culture in a way. Because when let me be real, the people that just push the culture the most is people that not living there again, and they go other places and they live in there and they representing. I from Jamaica, I from Grenada, and they playing the music because they want people to know. They have a certain pride in it.
Right.
Rather if they born there or not, their parents born there, their family born there. You understand? So it's a certain kind of pride that you move with.
And to add to, in all honesty, there's more Guyanese, more Trini, more Jamaicans out in states, UK, Canada, than there is back home.
That's a good point.
There's more. There's
That's a
more.
good point.
There
I don't know the exact numbers,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it sounds like it could be
I can't
true.
tell you the statistics for now.
I'm pretty. I'm
and
like,
no, you're right. You're,
Like,
I'm
'cause
not
I- so,
Trinidad
like-
this big.
that Jamaica has
Well,
roughly 3
1.3,
million
1.3,
people.
1.2 about Trinidad.
Yeah.
Y'all might,
we
I might be wrong on the numbers, but I know Jamaica. I know we have about 3 million people in Jamaica.
And we even count Tobago, eh?
So hold on, so that why Ole ain't give me no flag on my thing? Colin, Ole wasn't sure what to...
Listen, we language alone.
What up?
Watch me. We
Ole
language
wasn't...
alone. No, that's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Our accent alone, I don't even need the flag.
Okay.
You want mine, you can take mine.
Nah, you're good, man, you're good. You're good, you're representing
You
proper over there.
understand?
Yeah,
Accent
man.
alone. Just tell you what it is.
Yeah,
Even though
yeah.
sometimes they just mistake us for some other countries, but you know,
Like
we all one family.
One day I'm just gonna have like a Jamaican flag underneath a Trini flag. I'm just gonna take it off and then just have 2 Jamaican flags. Then she'll never know.
Listen, I'm saying we
She
all
always
still,
pass for one anyway.
we we still one family.
Man, we love Jamaica too.
Listen,
we love Jamaica.
they don't
Listen,
understand.
when it's not
Jamaica is
when
your
it's
cousin.
not carnival time, who music you feel they listening to in Trinidad?
We just talked about that the
All
other
you
day.
people in the comments.
We just
all
talk
the people
about
in
that.
the comments. Go ahead.
Right, true.
We talk about that.
Right, true.
And the other day we spoke about that, and they were talking about, and what would you listen to? I said, well, majority of the time, calypso, soca didn't really kick in. Yes, we in the party for dancehall, we in the party for the reggae, the soul reggae. Like the Barris Hammond, the
Lovers Rock.
Lucianos.
Yeah.
We were there for those. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't kill off Marshall. They didn't kill off all these soca's back then, like they would do in parties recently. Because now soca is a
Bigger.
you understand? Because we all mixing.
Yeah.
Grenada, Jamaica,
I see Jamaica love soca now.
Yes.
It seems like
They
Jamaica
love
love
it.
soca
There's
now.
a lot of like.
I be getting DMs from people from Jamaica like, yo, I love your music. Da-da-da. Me in Jamaica don't think Jamaicans don't love
They
soca.
love soca.
How much of that you think is because of social media or just the expansion of soca in general? Because I'm gonna tell you this, we've had this conversation. I feel like soca has taken over as the music of the Caribbean, like the main music that just plays at like a fete, a dance, a party, whatever you want to call it. Since like I want to say like 2008, 9, 10, roughly. So now it's like, okay, it's in abundance. You can find soca everywhere.
Yeah.
Every party you go to, the expectancy, unless you go into a straight yard dancehall dance.
Even if
or whatever.
sometimes I say they mix the soca with the
Right.
reggae, so
Yeah.
it's still coming in somewhere.
So it's like, all right, like I said, I feel like it's the more notable music. And right now, I don't feel like dancehall is dancehall anyway, but that's a conversation for another day. But what do you feel about it?
When you say bigger or more, like you're
More
not talking
popular.
about numbers.
Not numbers, just like more
Because I don't think
popular.
the numbers is like what dancehall numbers are. You know what I mean? Because all over the world, there's people that listen to dancehall reggae.
that is true.
You know, so it's like the numbers
still
for
dance into,
dancehall.
like,
and then
in
apart
Japan
from
and
that,
everything.
what I noticed with dancehall too is like people really follow the artist. Like if you like that artist,
They're
like
gonna
let me
follow
say
the
like
culture.
Massacre or like, you know what I mean? Or Cartel
that's
or
what they're gonna follow
what's the
them.
fella name that was before Massacre the other day? Tommy Lee.
Tommy
Okay,
Lee.
yeah.
You understand? Like these people have like audiences that are like die-hard fans. It's hard to find that in soca. Right. It's hard to find that in soca. I'm not gonna lie. So
You think so?
yes.
You know,
Absolutely. And that's one thing I talk about all the time.
I think it's the energy of soca. Like, and dancehall, it's more, even the current, like what I consider like trap dancehall is, to me, they still create dances and everything for it. Soca is literally just busting a wine. With dancehall, more older dancehall, you will bust a wine, but you could do a boga dance too. You could do a pepper seed. You could do this. They will have something for everybody to get involved. I think that's part of what the heritage and why people like you could watch like some dancers in Japan doing all the.
You're right. I'm going to refer to what you said about a few minutes ago about the technique of the old school calypso. You understand? We have to think about, okay, I'll give an example. Rashotiai, okay? Old school calypsonian, and the instruments they used back then for soca wasn't that deep dancehall beat that y'all got with reggae.
Right.
When you're singing calypso music, it's not a bossa wine, you understand? So it was a different genre then when calypso was coming out. That's why I feel like soca now is more like a you understand? They want to catch that rhythm, that Marshall was kicking that in. You understand? Marshall was coming up with that. That's why I always say Marshall put Trinidad on the map. You understand? Internationally. That's just me saying that. Right. So right now, for me, I feel like Marshall needs to sit down and let the newcomers come.
God,
Yeah, but he in everything. Big up to Marshall. I never put my back on you. Big up to Marshall, but he in everything. You gotta let these newcomers come in. You know what I'm saying? Get these fresh faces come, say what I say, bring with the rhythm, come with the new tunes, the new beats.
I feel you.
Understand?
No, I feel you. I get it.
Wait, I got a question for y'all. When did Jab Jab start? Like that scene or
the Jab Jab Carnival, or
no, just
because it's something that they've been doing.
Almost like that genre of soca, like that subgenre of soca. Like when did that start?
Can we pull up a year? I don't know, producer. Can we pull up a year?
You have an idea?
You got a time? I'm not sure the exact time, but I know it comes from Grenada. I know Jab come from Grenada, and like
a lot of people think differently, but I agree with you.
I don't. Yeah, I don't.
I mean, it could have been.
People say Trinidad.
It could have been Trinidad too, but I know it get prominent in Grenada. Is Grenada that, you know?
No, that I'm aware of.
Take the thing and, you know, push it to the world, like, you know, that kind of way. Trinidad, I don't really see us at a job in Trinidad. It's all like Paramin job and thing, like, you know, we just play Blue Devils and thing.
We do that.
But as far as the job that people know it to be,
I'll give it to Grenada. I'll give it to Grenada.
You know what I mean? It's Grenada we know that for.
I'm just curious to see if like Jab, if you guys will agree, if Jab is like the son of like dancehall and soca combined. Like think of like
no,
old
that's Zest.
Yeah.
Zest?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm about to say that.
Okay. I'm not
Dancehall
familiar with
soca
Zest
combined
and
as
everything. Like Zest? Okay, I gotta tap into that and see that. Okay.
Yeah, so that music too, that like very vulgar. They're talking about.
Okay.
She laugh one time.
Okay.
They're talking real thing. Real talking.
I'm learning something here. I'm learning.
It's like a pa 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 pa. That's like how the beats go.
Okay.
Time, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now, how do you feel? But we were watching the clip earlier with Alison Hines, and she was basically, what was the name of the?
She's talking about, like I said, that's why I'll keep always saying, Marshall been there so long, he's coming up there. He's up there.
Yeah, Marshall up there.
Up there.
There's other ones too, you know, that's coming up that's making a stamp, you know, like a Michael Treasure, you know, like a Kutin, you know, a Voice.
Right.
You know, I'm certain men, you know, but your thing is, what's your thing? That he needs to...
let him, like, he's not coming off, which I respect that, because he still had the rhythm with him. Still do big up to Marshall once again, he still had the rhythm in it. But I feel like this so concerned or so idolizing Marshall, like, he's not the only one, you know.
No, that's facts. That's true.
He's not the only one. We had the newcomers coming up.
That's true.
Young brother, all of them.
Five
no,
episodes,
young brother.
You just been trashing this man.
I'm not trashing him. I just feel like the only reason why they know Trinidad is because of Marshall. Marshall from Youngs. He in this since what, 10, 11?
Yeah, from very young.
He's what, 50 now? 50? That's it.
I don't know. You know better than me.
Marshall is 21. All right, I was say 21.
I can't think somebody for wanting to be a part of it because I don't even know, like, if when I reach 50, I might still want to be a part of music and doing my thing. But what I can say is we probably seen him more is because, like, he has the budget to do a lot of things that, you know, other artists probably don't have the budget to do. So it's like he's doing these full-out music videos with top to bottom treatments, and he's getting the best girls and the best video men and the best, you understand? So when he put it out there to the world now, it's like, okay, this is a package thing. And you already know soca is more of a kind of genre that we don't make as much money as other genres a lot of times. So for him to be like he's
International with it.
the guy when
You're
it comes to soca. So you understand? He's like the pinnacle. So he has the budget to do everything. So you're gonna see it.
Who he passing it down to? That's what I want to know. It's like
Somebody has to come and take it.
Like,
I
yeah,
can't
who's
say
who-
I can't say who
right,
he passed
like,
it down
who he
to,
passing
but
it
I mean
down
he
to?
got a song with the young guy, Paris Coutain.
Yeah, he do.
You know,
Yeah,
he got a
yeah,
song with him.
And you have a song with Iowa George. Yeah, like like I say, he
Iowa George, you say?
is Iowa George. Is he song? No, sorry, not Iowa George. But
Iowa George is older than him, right?
Where's Birthday Carnival? It's Birthday Carnival. That's what the song called.
Who he had that song?
It's
That's not
he
you,
with
Isaac?
somebody. No, he on
Oh,
it
that was from when
Yeah, but he's on it with somebody. He's an old school Calypsonian.
Old school?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
The old school artist was a new song.
Mila Carib too. I love Mila Carib.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mila Carib.
Shout out to Mila.
Shout out to her. I love her.
she beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna have to go look at another
We
person.
gotta find out more information about
If
her.
somebody out there is on
See
par
what I'm
with
saying?
Shensen,
So it's like we need more information.
Yeah,
on
we
the
need
other
more of
ones
that.
coming in.
We need more of that.
Love Marshall.
We need more of that.
And he's still in there. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's still on top. He's still on top for years.
is
Need more of that.
but is Bungie like that too though?
That's what I'm saying. People say this stuff about a lot of soca artists. So it's like you can't just like thing one person because people say these things about a lot of soca artists. Let me be real. Music is a thing where people like they don't really want to give people shine like that because they feel like it will take away from your shine.
You think?
If that's what they think.
Oh, okay.
I know that there's enough fans out here for everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But certain people they feel like, and especially because Trinidad is like, it's to this little section where it's like, okay, Christmas to Carnival, and then after that, Trinidad not on soca, you know.
I
Not-
tell all of that
not
the other
on
day.
soca.
I told them that the other
So-
day. And I agree with you so much, but go ahead.
From Christmas to Carnival is like the real time that these artists
Soca
get
in.
into, and how much time is that? Like probably about 2 months, if
Right.
that 2-3 months.
Right.
You understand? So this is why my focus in a whole is connecting with my fans, and
It was lucrative.
The artist.
The artist was lucrative.
wait,
Lucrative.
Marshall have a song with Lucrative?
No, lucrative came out with the song
Lucrative-
Carnival.
Okay,
Carnival.
Big up Lucrative. That
Yeah.
real boy.
I
Big
think-
up Lucre from
Oh,
South.
didn't Marshall come up with that song too called?
There was
Yeah,
there was
but I see
two.
something like that too, right?
There was two
Yeah,
of them.
I didn't see that.
I think there was two of them on there.
It's two.
It was two birthday
Super
songs.
Blue.
Like,
It's him and Super Blue.
Super Blue.
So
sorry,
the name
Super
is
Blue.
Birthday
Super
Carnival
Blue.
too?
Yes, I know he sang a
So
song.
two-
Okay, so it's Super Blue. Wrong person.
Yeah.
Super Blue. They all of it, you know.
Yeah, but so that's why that's my thing. My thing is not really focusing on just the carnival circuit because it's cool to have your music played in that circuit. I've been wanting that since I was young, since I was small, for my music to play on that circuit. But I realize as I get older and I learn more in the business
just
that
that
it's
circuit.
bigger than that.
Yeah, not
it's
just that
way
circuit.
bigger than
Yeah.
that. It's our people in Switzerland. My song Butterflies. I have a song called Butterflies. That's like a job song. But I write like a love song on it now.
Okay.
Okay.
You understand? So
I might have to add it to my
that song
my.
Playlist, yeah.
went number 1 on the reggae charts in Finland.
Shut the front door.
Finland.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's so much opportunity out there. If we focus on just Carnival alone in
It wouldn't-
Trinidad,
it wouldn't go nowhere.
we limiting ourselves. Especially for somebody living out here.
Right.
Okay.
You understand? So
Right.
yeah, that's just my thing.
Where you can like push the product as much like out here versus being only like in carnival places like Trinidad or travel over to Grenada and things like that.
No, you could push it. Don't get me wrong. You could push it. But at the same time, it's like, I don't feel like that should be the center of focus.
Okay. I got
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, go to your carnivals and push your music if you want, try to get certain stuff. But
But after
your real focus should
should
be
be extending out.
growing your
Yeah.
streams,
Got you.
YouTube's, Apple Music, Spotify.
Yeah. That's
Amazon
the new
Music.
wave. Streaming is the new wave.
understand?
Digital is the new wave of how to do
Basically,
things.
don't just stay in the carnival scene alone.
Connect with your fans.
Yeah. Because, like you said, for a moment, after the moment done, it's
Connect
back
with
to
your
regular life.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to put you all on my playlist no matter what.
Right. Right.
Not
Then
just
when
Carnival.
When you connect with your fans now, you could go to wherever you have these fans at and do your own shows. You don't need a promoter to book you.
Right.
Right.
Because they know who you are. Household name.
Now, if promoters is booking you, that's a cherry on top. But you don't need that to live. And I feel like that's where a lot of us soca artists
Artists.
go wrong in the thing because it's like, okay, we depending on our promoter. We depending on our carnival. And it shouldn't be that.
Gotcha.
Feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
That's some deep knowledge right there. I didn't think about it like that.
I think that's just the wave of how everything is. Because prior to digital, like, I don't know how artists were making money like that. Well, I know just like doing shows and stuff like that, but if you're not getting booked for a show, you're not making no money off
Right.
of that back in the day. So
Not necessarily. Because what they would do is sell the album from out their trunk.
yeah, how many people?
So you
Okay,
have the direct. If anything, they was making more money because you had the
Direct, okay.
to the consumer.
Okay,
You didn't have
fair
no
enough.
middleman. It's like anything else. You know what I mean? If you got a middleman, you're not making as much as if you got the direct connect.
okay, fair enough.
So
Know what I'm
do you think in this new
Type
generation,
of knowledge right there.
do you think in this new generation with the streaming and putting music online and things like that, you think it's because do you think you're not really connecting with your customers or with the fans, or you think you get things out faster than it was back then, giving out the CDs, connecting one-on-one, handing out,
That's a good question. And I feel like, it's definitely faster because I could be right here, right now, just sitting here and just upload something and the world could see it.
Right.
But before, I feel like they had certain platforms, it's certain spaces where once you in there and you have this shine, it's like, you probably about to do something.
Right.
Now it's kind of more like on the wing, where it's like, you know what I mean? It's like anybody could post something, but it's more like, we don't know if it's people got to like it first. But I feel like back then, like, let's say this was a platform that breaks artists. If I'm here, I know that I'm probably about to get on, right? But now it's probably not like that. It's like people actually have to really mess with you, probably in a sense. I don't know if that answers the question.
I mean, I get what you're saying, like to put yourself out there on
Does
the
that
net.
answer the question?
Yeah,
I
feel it does.
feel like it didn't give me a full answer, but I get what you're saying. It's to put anything up on this is quick, fast.
Yeah,
but
you still have to
But you
promote it in
compared
a
to
sense.
before?
right, yeah, because it's like before you said you stated 2 minutes ago that they used to hand it the
Right.
CD,
I
get it on your trunk.
I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed it as well. The change in promotion and marketing is totally different. Everything is digital.
Right.
So with nothing physically handed to customers anymore, things could be downloaded. Remember, we had Napster, we had LimeWire. That was our streaming back in the day, but it was illegally streaming. This time they're getting paid for streams like Apple Music,
Spotify.
those networks.
Yeah.
So the physical CDs and the physical records no longer exist. It exists, but nobody wants to stand online and purchase anything anymore.
Right.
Yeah, I think.
And it's a lot easier promotion for them because they could just
Like I said, he said
record
faster.
and upload right away,
Right.
instead of waiting for it to go on wax.
To press and sing out and whatever.
And to add on top of that too, I mean, I feel like now too you could kind of more like frame the branding that you want because you have all these social media platforms and stuff. Whereas before you probably, like I said, like once you in front of that camera, whatever is there is like there. You don't have no other really, like you don't have an Instagram where you could get home and go live and be like, yo, this is what happened. Nah, you got to wait for another platform.
Yeah.
You understand? To get in front of these thousands or however much of people. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Like, I feel like back in the day, I would have been able to get on.
Okay. Confident.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with
feel
that.
like I would have been able to get on.
That's
back
how
in
you
the day.
gotta feel.
You have to. You have to do it now too.
Yeah.
Like you have to have that confidence. Just putting yourself out there on internet. Period.
Yeah.
You have to have that confidence because the feedback can kill.
Yes. Like in all honesty, like just like us doing this show and everything, like comparing it to that, it's a form of art and everything, but it takes a lot of nerves just to get in front of a camera and just to have your face seen by 1,000 some odd people and everything like
Man,
that. I can imagine.
scared before I came here. Y'all made me feel comfortable though.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Appreciate
but
that.
because I feel like I'm not really a good talker like that.
Nah, it's-
Yeah, we just
we
vibing.
vibing. We just
I
shit.
mean, yeah,
we
we
just here for a
vibing,
line.
but you know what I mean. This not really my thing. Like I'm art first. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So like I like
got
to
you.
perform and do music and like
That's
what I'm on.
That's your window right there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my window. But you know, my team they want me to do more things like this, and I'm actually glad I did it.
Good.
I mean,
good.
because I'm
We appreciate you coming to Things and Things.
Yeah, we
yeah, of
appreciate
course.
that. We
Things
appreciate
and things.
that.
Big
Now,
up things and things.
now, I'm gonna ask you this.
Oh, my fault. My bad.
I'm gonna ask you this: do you have a favorite moment in your music career thus far, or that's something that you're most proud of?
That's a good question, man. Favorite moment, most proud of.
What's your first record you recorded? Maybe.
First record.
I would say that. That would probably be the most. Like my first.
Okay.
Record.
Okay. That's
That would just be me. My first record I recorded.
got you. Yeah, well, my first record. What was my first record? What was my first record? Because
It don't have to be your favorite moment. I was just.
Yeah, no, I got you. A time that really reflected like where I came from was the first time that Lyrical booked me for Happy Place.
Okay.
That was a time that I really kind of reflected because I know like growing up I used to listen to Lyrical like a lot. Like I remember listening, don't worry, what I can promise, I ain't gonna know nobody.
Yeah. I know
I
that
remember singing that.
I know that
I
one.
remember like going home from school and thing, high school. 'Cause I think that's like 2014, if I'm not mistaken. I remember going home from school and thing, and I singing that song. And I like what I used to do was like pour on the instrumental and sing songs for myself. Like I mean listening to the song. I want
Right.
to sing
Put
it
your own
myself
life.
now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you always had it in you, yeah.
Yeah, so I used to do that. And I remember doing that and thinking like, wait, boy, like, what was this man thinking when he come up with this? Or like, what was he, you know what I mean? And I was thinking about all these different things that have to do with music and like with his song and thing. And when he booked me for that time, well, even before that, like when I first spoke to him on the phone and all that, it was like a big moment. But it really reflected when I was on that stage and I seen my name and I seen my picture.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like, wait,
That
boy.
that
Nice
feels
me.
good, yeah.
Nice
It's like,
That
wait.
feels good, yeah.
Lero, like, you know what I mean? So big up to Lero, you know what I mean, all the time, you know what I mean? Definitely my big bro. Anything on, yeah, man. Yeah, that was probably,
We're gonna look. We're
Yeah,
gonna.
that was a big moment. There.
We're going to
that was
put it
close,
out
yeah.
there that you're gonna have even better moments than that.
oh, man.
Definitely.
That means a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah, we definitely want you to be out there. We want to help whatever we can do on our end and everything. So we're gonna promote you. Yeah, we're gonna do all of the good stuff and everything.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, my next big moment, I want that to be my show. So I want to do my own show.
Okay.
Nice.
You know what I mean? I'll invite you guys. You know, I'll
country
be there.
would you do it in?
VIP passes right here,
Trinidad.
right here in Brooklyn.
Trinidad.
No, we're going there right here in Brooklyn, my hometown. Man. You know what I mean? We got to do it right here, and then after we could probably go Trinidad. But Brooklyn is it for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, Trinidad is my home too. Don't get me wrong, but Brooklyn shaped a lot of my ways. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So let me break out the accent right
I'm,
now.
I'm not because okay. So,
Yeah.
So we flipping it here. You born here and grow up in Trinidad. I born in Trinidad and grow up here.
Okay,
So
yeah.
you see how the flip is?
Yeah.
So I could throw my my American accent now, you know what I mean?
Okay,
It's
I
all
got
good.
you.
It's all good.
Nah, man.
I mean,
I got you.
So,
All right. So we got.
do you think?
Go ahead.
Do you think you have more success overseas than you would do in the States, though?
Overall, I mean, success, not necessarily.
Have you performed overseas already?
Yeah, I did like the Caribbean, but I've never done like Europe. I've never been to Europe as yet, or like Africa, anything like
don't worry,
that.
that coming just now.
Yeah, just so.
That coming just now.
But if you want to say the Caribbean is overseas, then yeah. But yeah,
More success in the States than you would.
So far, what I'm seeing is most of my following and most of my streams is in the States, is in United States. Now I have other countries, Switzerland, Finland, they mess with me out there, even Nigeria and all that. UK, they mess with me out there. But I believe that because here is my base, I will get the most support here. And then America is huge too. There's a lot of carnivals here. There's a lot of stuff going on here. You know what I mean? There's carnivals in Cali, in Phoenix,
Houston.
and bruh, there's carnivals
Boston,
all over.
Miami,
All over.
Atlanta.
DC, yeah.
So there's a big diaspora of Caribbean people that's right here. So I believe it'll be
so
here,
weird.
but we gonna see, man.
It's so weird because growing up, all the Caribbean people always went to like 4 places: Florida, New York, England, or Canada.
Right.
Boston too. A lot of them is Boston.
Yeah. I feel like
those are the ones that move from New York. They go up to Boston.
they stopped
Might be. They're like, yeah, we're going up. We're going higher up. We're going higher up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Boston is one of on the list too.
Okay, so we got a segment here called Ting or Thing, right? So you get to, I'm going to give you 2.
What is it called?
Ting or Thing.
Think or thing?
No, Ting or Thing.
Thing or thing?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you 2 and you got to choose one.
Okay.
All right? We're going to start off with stew chicken or jerk chicken.
Jerk.
Why is that?
Spicy.
Jesus.
I love the spiciness. I'm sorry, I love the
Why
spiciness.
Yo, Trini, see, we get.
I'm not biased.
No, we're not.
I like what I like.
You know, this could be not biased when it comes to one love.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, next one. Corn soup or doubles?
Doubles.
Oh, no, good to say, because no sell. You got to walk treating.
All right, next up. Old school soca or new school soca?
Ooh.
How old is old school? How old are we talking?
The 90s.
90s?
Yeah, 90s to 2000s.
Can we do 2000s?
90s to 2000s, yeah.
I'll take old school then.
Old school?
Because 2000s was
Yeah, that was some good wine sweat.
that was the
Yeah?
time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Young
like,
Bungie.
Yeah.
Fireman.
Yeah. It all,
Yeah.
them,
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Like I started
my-
getting into soca probably about when I went to my first Miami Carnival, and that was like 2007 or 2008, one of those years.
Okay.
Or whatever. So that's when I actually was like, oh, this is different. It was something different. So
I'd
yeah.
say, like the rhythm of it changed. It was more like it went from dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
like it picked up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So like, oh, basa wine, basa wine, basa wine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Next up, dancehall or soca?
Soca.
Okay. And then, Cass or Marshall?
In what sense?
Yeah. That-
In what sense we talking?
King Job, what sense you want this in?
Because we got to think, like, who's the GOAT right now? I said Kes right now. He's the GOAT right
You see, that'd be my thing. Because it's like, how does that don't really make sense. The GOAT right now? The GOAT means the greatest of all time.
I agree.
So how
Yes.
can it be right now? It gotta be
So the best
the
right
all
now.
time.
So let's say the best right now then?
Pretty much.
Okay, I will pick Marshall.
Why?
Y'all want reason?
Yes.
Reason being is because I love Kes, don't get me wrong, but I find Marshall more versatile. In a sense, Marshall has power, he has groovy, he has everything. Kes is a man, he more that's on a groovy kind of, you go into a Kes thing, you probably go, you know what I mean? It's a groovy vibe right through. Marshall, you could go groovy,
Marshall
you could do
mix.
mid-pace, you could do power, you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
feel like Cass is way
When
groovy.
is he first?
Yeah,
you
he
say
is.
you hear of a reggae calypso. It's been Beady Man and Marshall. Marshall in everything.
Yeah, Marshall.
Marshall in everything.
Why you hate on him so much then?
I know I'm not. No, no.
I'm playing.
Please do not put that out here, Marshall.
I am playing.
I
He
never
has
hated
been
on you
mentioned- He had been mentioned by her at least
because
5-6 episodes.
because that's how you know Trinidad.
I remember being small and going to Marshall concert and thing like.
It's Marshall.
And it was like the Marshall y'all let's see it now.
It's not the
the
Marshall
from
back
in
then.
the days, you know.
Yeah.
But isn't that
I
more like
remember.
growth?
No, it says he get old. He can't move like how he used
When
to.
you
I
gonna
guess
walk
that's like
away
Cartel.
and jump
But
up on a stage.
boy,
I guess that's like Cartel when he came out of jail and he gave his
yes,
first
it's
performance.
like that.
Yeah.
Boy, I remember a time we went in Marshall in Six Flags up here, and this was like, well, I say up here, I don't know Six Flags anywhere else, but we went Six Flags, and boy, we take our bus ride from
I think I remember
Philadelphia
one of those. Okay.
to go down there. Me and my whole family. Them time I was probably about what? It's probably about 11, 12 years old. When I tell you, them kind of experiences is what shaped me today. Dan, I used to be all through the party. I just looking for the biggest bumper to wine on. And I was 11, 12 years old. And from the time Marshall, like, he have a certain kind of crowd performance, dog, where he conducting the whole crowd.
Yes.
And them time, from the time, remember a song like Mad, King Kong Crew, why? Madness, you know. So them kind of memories I will never forget about.
You see, I like
Big
to
man
see the
thing.
joy coming out of
when you
it.
think about why you think Marshall get Marshall Mondays? This man was
Marshall, I ain't gonna lie.
He just hold it down.
So it sounds like
Marshall is a
Marshall
legend.
never
Yes.
like
Like-
over 30 years of Marshall's career. It sounds like he never really had somebody that would be like right there with him until
I was just gonna say that.
until Kes came around, you would say?
Bungie.
I don't know.
Bungie?
Yeah, I
Okay.
would say Kes right now.
Okay.
Bungie, yes.
Okay.
And still Bungie fighting to still like stay there.
Okay.
Because some things when they do like road march and they're picking songs, I'd be like, nah, Bungie should I get that? Bungie definitely should I get that?
Right.
Man, that's probably that's closest to Marshall.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Bungie's fire too. Bungie's
Yeah.
Yeah. Bungie is the one that Like when it comes to lyrics and like talking the
Yeah.
soca and like kind of being yourself and being a ghetto youth. Bungie just talk about them thing.
Bungie
But he
had
used
this
to.
one song that I like. It came out like 2 years ago or whatever. And you know how like Bungie starts off a record, he starts singing before the beat drop. It was one of those. It came out like 2 years ago.
I'm not going no small fat. Let me expect,
yeah.
man.
That one. Yeah, that one. That
You
one.
coming for no mashup?
Yeah, that one.
Stand up.
Yeah.
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 How you feel
Tomato
about Bungie not
Hey,
being
hey,
being
hey.
in road match this year?
What you say?
How you feel about Bungie not being in road match this year?
He fed up.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's his choice, The man didn't feel like he wanted thing, He probably feel like he get cheat the year before and things, so,
I mean,
Wait, has he ever won it before?
Road match?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I sure he win that already.
I think he won road match once, I believe.
I sure about that.
I'm not sure. I don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. That's one of his issues why he coming out. Because it's like he feel he's been robbed a lot.
Okay.
And there's some songs you be like, how do you
I know he wife win a road match.
Oh, so that alone was he killed him too. That alone.
Yeah,
say-
that's our boss.
That
They
alone
get
tell
tired.
him money done.
I've had the pleasure to meet Fayan before. So,
Yeah?
Yeah.
Big
I've
up
had-
Fayan, man. Big up Faye.
Definitely.
Team
So he
So she win road match. Oh, that
when he
Bungie.
win.
Bungie.
Okay.
2023 was with what?
2023
I guess
was
was
Hard
that song.
Fat,
Yep, that song.
Okay.
Okay.
and then
yeah.
2019 was with Marshall with Family.
Family.
Okay.
Right.
How many times Marshall won
Your
that?
people you get you with man there. The first one you get gate with Marshall. And the next one. That's what I'm saying. I big up to Marshall, but come on, Bungie deserves some real.
But you know,
he
I-
had great songs.
But watch this. I feel like maybe he's I'm not trying to
has
do a
11.
competition. 11? Look at that.
Marshall?
Yeah.
And game up push, he might win this year.
It's not a competition, but that sense it is a competition. But just like any other genre of music, I think there's always you do better when there's somebody else that's pushing you, right? And it just seems like there's nobody that ever got to that point to consistently push Marshall and like, oh, I'm going to bypass him this time. Like for years we were talking about, is it Bounty or Beanie? Was it Cartel or Movado? Was it this or that? Like now we talking about is it Massacre, Skilly or Tommy Lee and everything like that. So like you can make those debates or conversations like, all right, nobody just never stepped up to the plate to get to that level that Marshall's at.
I ain't gonna hold you. But a man like Marshall, though, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Marshall is one of them ones where it's probably like, dog. It's like he doing this since he 8.
Yeah.
It's like the man has so much under his belt already. It's like, I feel like Marshall is just in a kind of conversation by himself.
By
To be
himself.
honest.
Okay.
Like that really how I feel. Like it's just like from the time I remember SOCA, the first time Marshall had hits already.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like, there's nobody else I could think of that like done that, So yeah, man. I mean, he really in our conversation by himself. To be
Okay.
honest.
All right. And the
To
last
me.
one,
To me,
the last one, health or wealth?
health.
Health?
Yeah, for sure.
People take care of yourself.
Without the health, you
Yeah,
can't
you'll
do
never
nothing
get
with the
well.
wealth. I mean, your family might be good. I mean, that's good and all that. But I want to be here too.
You
To
need the wealth
experience
for the
that.
health too.
Yeah.
You need the wealth for the health too.
You need the wealth for the health. Yeah.
But you need the health to be wealthy. You don't
So
want to
this just going on in a circle.
Yeah, that's why I asked the question. What's more important, your health or wealth?
No, definitely your health, because you can't take that to the grave with you.
Money does
I
come
mean,
and go,
and,
Health is one. That's it.
Yeah, for sure.
Fair enough. All right, so Tala, let them know where they could find you, where they could find your music, all of that good stuff.
Taller Dan on every platform. What camera am I looking at right here?
Yeah.
Taller Dan on every platform. TALLERDAN. Taller Dan man on Instagram. Yeah, man, just follow me. You don't know the vibes. All right.
And the music.
Is your music available on like?
Music available everywhere.
Okay.
Every platform. Once again, it's Taller Dan. Once you see the handsome face, you know it's me. And yeah, man.
Yeah, I myself will be tapping in on Tidal and streaming some of his songs to
Appreciate
push
that.
the.
Yep,
push
definitely,
everything like that.
definitely.
Always got to push the. What
Always
we
gotta
got
put
out
the
here.
music. Push
Yeah.
the people.
Appreciate that. We done already, guys?
Listen,
That was fast.
no. We was on what? We were on for like an hour, right?
Yeah, we on for an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, we were on
That's
for
what
an hour.
happens when you're just
vibed.
vibing.
That was good. I like that.
When you're just vibing,
Yes.
you understand? When you're just vibing.
Yo,
Yeah. Once again,
we're getting out of here. Thank you again for coming through and
Thank
passing.
you.
We'll
Thank you
have
for
you back
having
on
me.
again.
Oh, yeah,
And
for
everything.
sure.
So you're part of the
Next time
family.
I'm gonna have like an album rolling out or something so that we can talk about something
Definitely.
more.
Yeah, please.
Know what I mean?
Please.
Yeah.
We'd love to have it and promote it and everything like that.
definitely get that music going.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. From the Tingz and Tingz crew, we're Taller Than. We out. Boom.
Tingz and Things.